Good morning. This morning we're going to read Fancy Nancy and the Delectable Cupcakes. The story is by Jane O'Connor. The cover illustration, so that means just the front of the book, was by Robin Glasser. Okay, but now the pictures inside the book, the interior illustrations, which means inside, was by Ted Enoch. Okay, I adore school. Adore means to really, really like something. But today, I can't wait to go home. I am going to bake cupcakes, fancy cupcakes. Nancy, did you hear what I just said? Miss Glass asked. I shake my head. I will repeat it, Miss Glass says. Repeat is fancy for saying something over again. There's no recess tomorrow because of the bake sale. The bake sale is to raise money for library books. Before I leave, I go over to Miss Glass. I am sorry, I wasn't being a good listener. Miss Glass smiles. I know you're trying to improve. Improve is fancy for getting better at something. I hug Miss Glass. I adore her. Really, I do. On the way home, Bree says she's making brownies for the bake sale. Robert is making a red velvet cake. It is not really made with velvet. It is a very fancy kind of cloth. But the inside is all red. I will definitely buy a piece, I tell him. At the market, my mom buys eggs and milk, flour and sugar and butter. Don't forget sprinkles and candy, I tell her. It's lucky. It's lucky I'm here or we would end up with plain cupcakes. I wanted to start baking right away. I listened carefully to my mother. Miss Glass would be very proud. I put all the right stuff in the batter. I pour the batter into the cupcake pans. My sister is not a good listener. My mom tells her 3 times to keep her fingers out of the batter. The cupcakes come out of the oven. Ooh la la! What a lovely aroma. Aroma is a fancy smell. When they cool off, we put on the frosting and sprinkles and candy. I want to show Mistress Devine my cupcakes. My mom says come back soon and be sure to leave the cupcakes where Frenchie can't get them. I am already out the door. Mistress Devine buys a cupcake. She says it is delectable. That is fancy for yummy. I come home and call Bree. We make a deal. I will buy 2 of her brownies and she will buy 2 of my cupcakes. I hope I sell all of them. A minute later, I hang up. Then I see Frenchie's face, frosting all over her mouth. Oh no, the cupcakes are a mess. Nancy, didn't you listen? My mom asked. I said to leave them in a safe place. It's all my fault. I wasn't listening, I tell my mom. Just then Dad comes home. I tell him what happened. Now I don't have cupcakes for the bake sale. Cupcakes, my dad says. You baked cupcakes already? Then he holds out a big bag. That is all the stuff for cupcakes. I told you I would buy everything. Both of my parents at the same time. Then they start laughing. I laugh too. Nobody in my family is a good listener. After dinner, we bake cupcakes all over again. I am exhausted. That's fancy for very tired. My dad says, Nancy, please go get ready for bed. Guess what? For once, he doesn't have to repeat himself. The bake sale is a big success. My cupcakes are all gone. Oh, I say to my mom, I didn't even get to taste one. Look, my mom says, she saved one for me. I taste it. Totally delectable. These are some really fancy words for this book. Adore means to really, really like something. Aroma means a smell. Delectable means yummy. Exhausted means very tired. Improve, to get better at something. Repeat, to say something over again. Velvet, a very fancy kind of cloth. So what I want you to do today is I want you to pick one of those words, one of these fancy words, and I want you to write a sentence for me, okay? Come up with a sentence for one of these words, just one. Write a complete sentence for me. Capital letter, correct spacing, punctuation, neat handwriting. I want you to come up with one sentence for one of these words for me today, okay? Submit it in your student portfolio.